collections.namedtuple factory function for tuples with named fields. Named tuples assign meaning to each position in a tuple and allow for more readable self-documenting code. They can be used wherever regular types are used, and they add the ability to access fields by name instead of position index. Collections.namedtuple type name, field names star rename is equal to false, defaults is equal to none, module is equal to none. Returns a new tuple subclass named type name. The new subclass is used to create tuple-like objects that have fields accessible by attribute lookup as well as being indexable and iterable. Instances of the subclass also have a helpful doc string with type name and field names and a helper underscore underscore wrap r underscore underscore method which lists the tuple contents in a name value format. The field names are a sequence of strings such as x, y. Alternatively, field names can be a single string with each field name separated by white space and or commas. Field, for example, x, y or x, y. Any valid Python identifier may be used for a field name except for names starting with an underscore. Valid identifiers consist of letters, digits, and underscores but do not start with a digit or underscore and cannot be a keyword such as class for return, global, pass, or raise. If rename is true, invalid field names are automatically replaced with positional names. For example, ABCDEFGHIGABC is converted to ABC underscore 1 GHI underscore 3, eliminating the keyword def and the duplicate field name ABC. Defaults can be none or an iterable of default values since fields with a default value must come after any fields without the default. The defaults are applied to the rightmost parameters. For example, if the field names are x, y, z and the defaults are 1, 2, then x will be required argument, y will be 1 and z will be default to 2. If module is defined, the underscore underscore module attribute of the named tuple is set to that value. Named tuple instances do not have per instance dictionaries, so they are lightweight and require no more memory than regular tuples. To support pickling, the named tuple class should be assigned to a variable that matches type name. Basic example: point named tuple point x y, p is equal to point 11, y is equal to 12, p0 plus p1. Collections named tuple. Example 1, from collections import named tuple. Print p0 p1. Point xy 33. Print p. Point x is equal to 11, y is equal to 12. xy is equal to p. xy is equal to p. Print x is equal to x, y is equal to y, comma, p dot x, p dot y. 1100. Dot format. Right, p dot x plus p dot y. Print p dot x plus p dot y 33 p that we already see. Named tuples are especially useful for assigning field names to result tuples. Result tuples returned by the CSV or SQLite modules. employee record employee record named tuple employee record comma name comma age comma title comma department comma pay grade. Import CSV in map for emp in map employee record dot mac underscore mac. CSV.reader open employees.csv read write mode. Print employee.name employee.title. Import SQLite connection is equal to SQLite 3.connect slash company data. Cursor is equal to connection.cursor dot execute. Select name age title department pay grade from employees. For emp in map employee record dot underscore mac cursor dot fetch all. Cursor dot fetch all. Print emp dot name emp dot title. In addition to the methods inherited from tuples, named tuples support three additional methods and two attributes. To prevent conflicts with field names, the method and attribute names start with an underscore. Class method sum named tuple dot underscore make iterable. Class method that makes a new instance from an existing sequence or iterable. T is equal to 11 12 point dot underscore make t point print t. Okay. Some named tuple dot underscore as dict. Return a new dict which maps field names to their corresponding values. P is equal to point x is equal to 11 y is p dot as dict. This change it. Okay. Some named tuple dot underscore replace pointer keyword are return a new instance of the named tuple replacing specified fields with a new values. P is equal to point this, P is equal to replace, X is equal to 30 replace. For part number record in inventory dot items inventory part number is equal to record dot replace price new price is part timestamp times dot now. Some named tuple dot fields tuple of strictly listing the field names. Tuple of string listings the field name useful for introspection and for creating new named tuple types from existing named tuples. P dot fields x y color is equal to named tuple color red green blue. Pixel is equal to named tuple pixel points dot fields plus color dot fields. Pixel 11 22 128 2550 pixel is equal to this. Some named tuple dot field default. Dictionary mapping field names to default values. Account named tuple account type balance default is equal to 0. Balance 0. Account premium balance 0. To retrieve a field whose name is stored in a string, use the get_rtr function. Get attribute px. To convert a dictionary to a named tuple, I use a double A star operator as described in unpacking argument list. T is equal to x11 this. Argument example 2 3 हो गया. From collections import named tuple point d p is equal to point pointer d. uh, Tuple x. If I say this, now print p like this. This is something wrong. Since a named tuple is a regular Python class, it is easy to add or change functionality with a subclass. Here is how to add a calculated field and a fixed with a parent format. Class point named tuple point xy slot empty property hypod self return self dot x power 2 plus self dot y power 2 plus 0.5 default string point is equal to x 6.3 f 6.3 that. Okay, print print example 4 from collections import named tuple for p in point 34 uh, point 14 5 by 7 print p like this. The subclass shown above sets underscore slots to an empty tuple. This help keeps memory requirements low by preventing the creation of instance dictionaries. Subclassing is not useful for adding new stored field. Instead, simply create a new named tuple type from underscore fields field. Point 3d named tuple point 3d point dot fields plus chat, comma. Doc strings can be customized by making direct assignments to the underscore doc fields. Book is equal to named tuple book id title authors. Book dot underscore doc plus is equal to hardcover book in active collection. Book dot id dot doc is equal to 13 digit ISBN. Book dot title dot underscore doc title of first printing. Book dot authors dot doc list of authors sorted by last name. See also typing dot named tuple for a way to add type hints for named tuples. It also provides an elegant notation using the class keyword. Class component named tuple part number integer, weight float, description optional string none. Types or symbol namespace for a mutable namespace based on an underlying dictionary instead of a tuple. The data classes module provides a decorator and functions for automatically adding generated special methods to user defined classes. Thank you.